over a decade, Rose's journey has been filled with breathtaking highs and heartbreaking lows. But his legacy? That's something we'll be talking about forever.
And he carved the way by utilizing basketball as a vehicle to put his family in a different position, put his friends in a different position. So there's so many different things that I admire and respect about that guy. When D. Rose came into the league, he really set the point guard role at a different precedent, and he made us all get better.
How do we sum up the career of a player who gave us so much? What does Derrick Rose's retirement mean for the game, for his fans, and for basketball history? Let's dive into the legacy of one of the most electrifying talents the NBA has ever seen. Derrick Rose closed out his NBA career with a heartfelt letter to basketball, reflecting on the highs and lows of his 16-year journey. And just like that, he walked away from the game on his own terms. Rose, who was the first overall pick in the 2008 draft by his hometown Chicago Bulls.
Derrick Rose from the University of Memphis.
After a year away from home at Memphis, Derrick Rose is going back home to Chicago.
Some of that. Proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro.
How you doing? What's going on?
Oh, yes.
Okay, look out there at those cameras, okay? See them down there at the bottom? They're all looking at you.
The 2011 league MVP officially announced his retirement on September 26. At just 22, he became the youngest player ever to win the MVP award, a record he still holds today. In his heartfelt retirement letter, Rose shared, "You stood by me through the ups and downs, my rock when everything else felt uncertain." This touching message served as a tribute to the game that shaped his life and career. He didn't just share his feelings online, he took the extra step of placing full-page newspaper ads in every city where he played throughout his NBA journey. This gesture demonstrated his appreciation for the fans and communities that supported him. He continued, "You reminded me that it's okay to say goodbye, reassuring me that you'll always be a part of my journey, no matter where life leads me." Derrick Rose burst onto the scene as the NBA's Rookie of the Year in 2008, 09 with the Chicago Bulls. 2 seasons later, he became the league's MVP and earned All-Star honors in 3 of his first 4 seasons. Unfortunately, a serious knee injury during the 2012 playoffs sidelined him for nearly 2 full seasons.
Holding on to his knee and down. Left foot. Now, whether it was an ankle or a knee, I do not know. There's Coach Collins out there and all those teammates running. And this, with the injury, we just talked about the 26 games he has missed with an assortment of injuries, and now holding a knee late in a game that is already decided for all intents and purposes.
Despite facing more injury challenges along the way, he always found the determination to return to the court. Bulls owner Jerry Reinsdorf praised Rose, saying he represents the grit, resilience, and heart of Chicago. He added, "He's one of the toughest and most determined athletes I've ever seen, constantly battling through challenges that would have broken most players. Watching him grow from a Chicago Public League star to the youngest MVP in NBA history as a Bull has truly been an honor." Derrick Rose's remarkable journey in the NBA took him far beyond just the Chicago Bulls, where he first rose to fame as the youngest MVP in league history. Throughout his career, he also played for several other teams, including New York, Detroit, Minnesota, Cleveland, and finally Memphis. Last season marked a significant moment as he returned to the Grizzlies, the very city where he spent a pivotal year of his college basketball career at the University of Memphis. During his time with the Grizzlies, Rose appeared in 24 games. Each moment was special for him, but when the season concluded, he took the opportunity to reflect on what it meant to return to Memphis. "It's all full circle," he said in an emotional statement back in April. "Coming back here, having my family nearby, my wife's family is from here, and being back in this arena, it's incredibly special. I even had some of the people who cheered for me during my college games come out to support me in my professional games. It's all love." This full circle moment was not just about basketball for Rose. It represented a return to his roots, a reconnection with the community that had embraced him during his college days. His heartfelt sentiments highlighted the importance of family and the joy of playing in front of familiar faces. On Thursday, September 26th, in recognition of Rose's contributions, the Grizzlies released a statement celebrating his impact on the team and the city. "We are grateful for your significant contributions to this team and this city, and we wish you all the best in your next chapter," the statement read. Derrick Rose battled through several knee surgeries over the years, each one taking a toll on his body and his career. One of the toughest moments for him came during the 2017-18 season, when he had to step away from the game to rethink his future, this time because of ongoing ankle issues. It wasn't just a short break. He missed nearly 2 full seasons after his devastating knee injury in 2012. These were supposed to be his prime years, years, the time when many believed he could have reached new heights as one of the top players in the league. Despite the setbacks, Rose's stats still tell the story of a remarkable career. In 723 regular season games, he averaged 17.4 points and 5.2 assists per game. Before tearing his ACL 12 years ago, he was averaging 21 points per game, showing just how dominant he was on the court. After the injury, while his athleticism wasn't quite the same, he still managed to contribute with 15.1 points per game in the years that followed. Dwyane Wade, who played alongside Rose and is now a Basketball Hall of Famer, summed it up perfectly in 2018. With D Rose, his talent was never the issue. It was always about his health. When he was healthy, everyone could see just how special and gifted he was on the court. Wade's words highlight how much Rose's career was shaped by the battle to stay healthy, despite having all the talent to be one of the best. Derrick Rose continued to showcase his MVP-level talent even after battling knee injuries over the years. He delivered a career-high 50 points for the Minnesota Timberwolves in a thrilling 128-125 victory against the Utah Jazz on October 31st, 2018, a game that left him in tears. Just over a year later, on December 14th, 2019, he recorded 12 assists in a 115-107 win for the Detroit Pistons against the Houston Rockets, marking his first game with that many assists in nearly 8 years. Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau, who worked with Rose during his time in Chicago, Minnesota, and New York, said in 2018, "I know the kind of person he is and the character he has. It really shines through." Derrick Rose quickly established himself as a prominent figure in the NBA, becoming a serious contender for the league's 6th Man of the Year award in 3 consecutive seasons, 2018-19, 2019-20, and 2020-21. Remarkably, during the 2020-21 season, a decade after he initially won the MVP award, he even earned a first-place MVP vote again. This recognition showed that even after facing numerous challenges, Rose continued to be a significant player in the league. His rise to stardom was nothing short of extraordinary. In 2009, during his rookie season, he participated in the NBA Skills Challenge at All-Star Weekend and won, showcasing his incredible talent right from the start. Following that, he was named Rookie of the Year and made a memorable playoff debut by scoring 36 points in his first postseason game. This was a remarkable achievement for a young player and highlighted his potential to become a superstar. Rose's journey is even more inspiring when considering his background. He grew up in poverty in a Chicago suburb, and basketball became his escape and a way to support his family, especially his mother. In 2006, he made headlines by hitting the game-winning shot in the Illinois State High School Championship, a moment that marked the beginning of his basketball legacy. Just 5 years later, he achieved the incredible feat of becoming the NBA's MVP, a testament to his hard work and determination. The Chicago Bulls celebrated Rose's impact on the city and the team by posting a tribute on social media on Thursday, September 26th. They shared a video showcasing his highlights, along with the caption, "The kid from Englewood turned into a Chicago legend." This message captures not only Rose's journey from humble beginnings to greatness, but also his lasting influence on basketball and the Chicago community. A legend who's given us so many unforgettable moments officially steps away from the game. Whether you remember him as the explosive MVP, the resilient comeback king, or just one of the most inspiring players to ever hit the court, Rose's legacy will live on for years to come. Thanks for watching.